What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Double T here. Today, as you can see from the title, we've got another pickups video today, and it's purely 360 games. For some reason lately, all I've really been picking up is 360. I know that it's kind of like the craze right now, and I started picking up 360 right before all that craze happened. I've been seeing like YouTubers left and right coming up with videos like pick these games up before the Xbox Live Arcade shuts down and stuff like that. Not one of those type of videos, but just games that I either didn't play when I used to have a 360 back in the day, or games that I just really wanted to have in my collection. So a lot of these aren't going to be like probably everyone's like go-to games or anything like that, or super popular or anything like that. Some of them are probably like some lower tier games in my opinion, but they're just ones that I'm wanting to try out. They're ones that I found for cheap. So without further ado, these are my 360 pickups. And I know my last pickups video was like less than 3 weeks ago, I think, like maybe two and a half weeks ago. I don't know what kind of regular schedule I'll be doing these on. I'm just kind of doing them as I'm picking up games. And as soon as I get like a decent sized lot to show off for you guys, then I'll just make a video. So it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I got a decent little stack of games that I'll go ahead and make the video for you guys. But let me know in the comments below if you guys like the 360, if you guys see any of these games today and you're like, ooh, that's a really good one, you should play this one first, anything like that. But I think I got some cool ones, and I'm starting to stack up, or fill up my shelves, I should say, on my in my game room over here. Probably gonna have to buy some new shelving soon. And let me know if you guys want to see like a full collection video or like a collection update video or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the games. So I'll go ahead and show you off the full stack first. We've got a full stack of 360 games here. One, I guess you could call it big box game. I was gonna save it for last. Actually, no, we'll save it for last. You guys probably already just saw what it was, but we'll save that one for last. And again, this is kind of a mixture of games that these aren't games that I'm like investing in to hopefully make a profit in the future or anything like that. Not ones that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna flip this because prices are flying. Nothing like that. These are literally just games that I think are cool, that I think that I would want to play. So that's why I personally picked them up. Simple as that. So the first one is going to be LA Noire. Hopefully you guys can see this. I know the lighting is not great in here. I'm still trying to figure that out. Kind of what to do. It's kind of a gloomy day, so I just have like my actual office light. But Rockstar game, obviously you guys know Rockstar is like a super heavy hitter in the gaming industry. I never played LA Noire, but I've seen some people say that it's really good, and some people say that it's a highly slept on game. So I was able to find a complete copy of this game, and it is a 2-disc game, I believe. Oh, no, it's a 3-disc game. I actually just realized that. There's a 3-disc game, which is cool, and it came with the manual and everything, so it's complete. But yeah, it's one that I've heard is really good, and I got a really clean copy of it, complete. So I think I got it for like, there was this deal going on that I got a lot of these games for. That was buy one get one free on their used games, and their used games were like $5 to $10, maybe $12 on the high end. At the store that I went to, Founded Electronics and Video Games, I believe it's called. Great store. That's where all of these pickups came from, actually. So if you're ever in Texas, check out that store. I'm not sure if they have other locations or if that's just the only one. I'm honestly not sure. But actually, no, there's a couple games that I didn't pick up there. But for the most part, that's what I picked up there. Okay, next, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any either, but we'll go ahead and keep it up with the Rockstar theme here. And next we picked up GTA 5. Now this is like, okay, you really don't have that in your collection already, but I actually did not, because I used to have it back in the day, and then I got rid of it when I sold it when I sold my 360 and pretty much all my games to get my PS4, which obviously I realized was a mistake. I love my PS4, I still have that, but I obviously wanted to go back and get a 360 because, yeah, I love the 360. I think it's an amazing console, and I don't have a PS3, so I gotta play some of these games, and Halo. So You can't get wrong with that. Go wrong with that. But we got the game. We have the complete copy. It even has like the GTA map in here, which I think is pretty cool. And I wasn't expecting these games to have like all their manuals complete because they had like a wrapping over them when I bought them. So I was like, oh, it looks like a clean copy. As long as the disc works, I'll be happy with it, even if it doesn't have a manual. I do prefer to pick up complete games, just my opinion, or my personal preference, I should say. But I was very pleased to see the condition of these games, and also that they did come with all the discs, the manual, everything like that. And I think they resurfaced all their discs because their disc looks super clean. So definitely happy with that one. This is actually one that my wife was wanting me to pick up to play. I'm not like the biggest GTA fan. I know that's a hot take. GTA is huge. It is fun, but I just never like really dove into it and got into it when it was in its prime. So maybe I'll find a rekindled love for it. I don't know. We'll see. But the next one is actually going to be a trilogy, and we're starting off with Gears of War. Gears of War 1, and then Gears of War 2, and then Gears of War 3. So I went ahead and picked up all three of these games. The Gears of War 3 is the one that I played back in the day. I beat the game and I played a ton of it with friends and stuff like that online. You can play the Horde mode. Super fun game. And it's a series that I've wanted to go back and play the first two. And I'll probably honestly play 1, 2, and 3 again. And I believe, yep, Gears of War 3 was a complete copy with the manual. And guess what? It also had the stickers still in here. Like all the stickers that came with it originally when it came out. I remember getting these back in the day, and I stuck one of these on my 360 when I had it. So really cool, honestly. And I was very surprised that the game store that I bought it from, that it came with those stickers still. That was really cool to me. So someone must have just like had a super clean copy and brought it in. There's still a little bit of like sticker residue and stuff. I haven't cleaned them up completely, but Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Number 2, yep, this one's complete as well. It's got the manual, and it also has like download exclusive map pack. And I don't know what that other thing is. It's just like one of those little sleeves that has the controls on it or whatever. But really clean, complete copies. This is actually, I think, the only game in the stack that I got at a different store. I got this one at Movie Trading Co. This is the first Gears of War, and it's just the case in the game, so it's not the manual. It's not complete, but it is a pretty clean copy. It's got some sticker on there still. I still gotta take that off, but besides that, it's in pretty good condition. So that is the trilogy that I got, and this next game that I have coming up is one that I have no idea if it's good or not. To be quite honest with you guys, I'm hoping that it is, but we're gonna see. I've played one of these games back in the day at my neighbor's house, but I'll just show you guys. It is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. So hopefully you guys can see that well. It's actually a super clean copy of it. This is one that I just literally saw there, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's time that I try out one of these games. I'm not a huge Naruto fan or anything like that. Not even a huge anime fan, to be honest. But here and there, I'll watch something. But I didn't grow up watching Naruto or anything like that. But I've heard that, some of these games are pretty fun, and I've literally never tried them. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try it. It's a really clean copy. And actually, when I got home and opened it up, I realized, one, that it was a complete copy. It's got the manual and everything. And it even has these trading cards in it still. So I'm super pleased with this store that I got these games from. They're coming with all like the promo items and stuff like that, which for like games that are like 10 to 15 years old, I'm very surprised in. And I see on the case it says free collectible cards inside. I don't know if that's what it says right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. The lighting's not that good, but obviously I wasn't expecting them to be in there. And then I opened it up and boom, they're still in there. They're still in the wrapping and everything. So super cool, clean copy. It's got the manual and everything. I think I paid $10 for this. Or maybe I got this one free. No, I think I paid $10 for this one. And the other two I got free. So super, super good deal. Next is going to be a Square Enix game. And again, a game that I don't know pretty much anything about, but it's one that I saw and I looked at it. I thought it looked fun. I wanted to try it out, and I'm like, screw it, let me get it. So Supreme Commander 2. I actually really like this case and this cover art. Super clean copy again. Case and manual complete. Everything looks really clean. It's a mech game, obviously. So if you're not familiar, like Armored Core or what is it, Megaton, like those games, it's just like that. Or what's the bigger, yeah, Armored Core, or what's the other one? Anyways, I'm not thinking of the name right now, but it's like a mech game. So you're building up your mech, and usually it's like a strategy type of game. I'm honestly not 100% sure what all this is, what all this game has in it. I'm kind of looking at the case now, but it looks fun. So I'm gonna try it out. Let me know if you guys know anything about Supreme Commander, the series. If I like this one, I'll probably try to find the first one. I don't even know if there's a third one. So if you guys know anything about it, let me know. But I was like, you know what? I'm literally just went in there and I'm like, I'm going to pick up games that I think look fun. To me, that's the best way to collect, is just finding games that you're like, look at the cover. Okay, this looks cool. Let me try it out. A lot of the games that I found that I really enjoy are like that. And not all of them get good reviews, but as long as you enjoy it, that's really all that matters. So next is going to be one that I did play back in the day, but I honestly don't remember playing it. I think I borrowed it from a friend or something like that. It is a complete copy as well, and that is Homefront. So obviously, first-person shooter. I think it's first-person, right? It's not a third-person shooter. Yeah, it should be a first-person shooter. THQ game, should be fun. I don't honestly know much about this again. I know it's like from the writer of Red Dawn and Apocalypse Now, home is where the war is. So it's based in 2027. America has fallen to a savage military occupation. Join the resistance and fight for freedom. So that's interesting. There is online a 32-person multiplayer warfare. I'll try and hop in that, honestly, and see if there's anyone, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, this just seems like a chill game that I can go through, play the single-player campaign on, and enjoy. So, yeah. Homefront. The next one is one that I'm actually very surprised that I found for cheap, and that's Deadpool. I know that this game has been getting like some hype lately, and I've been seeing it on a lot of like those videos that I was telling you about in the beginning of this video, like, oh, you have to get these 10 360 games before the store ends or whatever. Just like ones like that, or 10 must-have Xbox 360 games. For some reason, I've been seeing Deadpool pop up a lot. And I didn't know much about it back in the day. It is actually a Marvel and Activision game, which is interesting. So I've heard it's really good. I got a clean copy of it. I don't know if this came with a full manual. It came with this little, like, just this little 2-sleeve guide, or 2-page like controls guide. So I'm not sure if it came with the full manual back in the day or not. If it did, I'm missing that, but I honestly don't care that much. But yeah, found Deadpool. I've heard that this game, like, the comedy is actually pretty good, and it's on point, and it's actually a fun platforming shooter type of game. So I've seen a little bit of gameplay on it. It looks really fun. I'm more interested just on like super chill game to hop on. There's some comedy in it, stuff like that. Maybe get a laugh or two out of it. So that's why I'm hyped to have this one in the collection. So very pleased to find that one. So we got 2 left here. One regular game and then the big box game. So this one is going to be Bulletstorm Epic Edition. And I think I got this one for free, actually, because of the buy one, get one free. So yeah, super happy to have this one in the collection. No manual on this one, so it's not complete, but honestly, I'm not huge on that, so it's okay. I'm not going to go purchase the manual separately or anything like that. If I happen to find it, maybe, but I've heard that this game got a lot of hate, but there's a lot of people that have been saying that once you actually play it, it's actually pretty fun. Obviously, it's just kind of like pure chaos from my understanding. Just like shoot, like the title, Bulletstorm. It's just like shooting everywhere and stuff like that. So looks fun. I've never played it again. It looks like it came out by Epic Games and EA, which is interesting. It also says Gears of War 3 beta invitation included. So that's funny. It must have came out just a little bit before Gears of War 3 came out, which is funny because I actually have Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 in this pickups video. But Bulletstorm, another one that I've never played back in the day, and I'm happy to have back in the collection. Or not back in the collection, but in the collection, period. And the next one is going to be this bigger box game. I don't even know if you can call this a big box game, but it is the Mass Effect Trilogy. Mass Effect, I think I mentioned it in my last pickups video. If you have not seen that, go back and watch that. I would really appreciate it. But I think I mentioned it back in that video or in one of my past videos, and I was like, I really need to get back into, or get into the Mass Effect Trilogy, the Mass Effect games. Oh, I remember now actually why. Because I picked up the Mass Effect Trilogy. It's a single disc, but it has all 3 games on it, I believe, for the PS4 on that one. But I haven't played it on the PS4, and I'm like, you know what? This is the home console, and I think where Mass Effect should lie is on the 360. So I found this for 15 bucks. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the Mass Effect Trilogy. It's a super clean copy, case and everything. It's got all 3 games, the sleeve and everything like that. So really pleased with this one. It's a BioWare and EA game. You guys know this game has been out forever. Most of you guys have probably already played it. And I will tell you, so I'm about 2.5 hours in to the first one, to the first Mass Effect. I'm going to play all 3 probably. But I'm about 2.5 hours in. And it is like a breath of fresh air, if I'm going to be honest with you. It just has that vibe to it of that. It just brings me back to like the 360 days in its prime when I was playing games. The story is actually really good and enticing. It like just hooked me right away pretty much. And I'm like, okay, I got to keep playing. I got to figure out what happens. It's actually really enjoyable. It reminds me a lot of Halo. It reminds me... There's another game it reminded me of, but anyways, really fun game so far. I'm just playing through the story mode, but actually I think there is only the story mode, at least on the first one. But playing through it right now, I will probably let you guys maybe write a review on, or have a review video on it when it comes out, or when I finish it, excuse me. I'm like, I just woke up a little bit ago, so my mind's still a little all over the place, so sorry about that. But yeah. Definitely excited for that. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would want to see that. And also, if you guys are enjoying this video and you watch the full thing, I would really appreciate you guys like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy it. It would really help out the channel. And I just appreciate you guys watching. So, with that being said, that is my stack of games that I purchased for this video. So, pretty decent stack of games, honestly. And I'm really happy with what I got and for the prices. I did not pay much for this entire stack, I'm not gonna lie. So my advice for you guys is to if you guys are looking for games, I really like going and finding them in person instead of like just buying them on eBay. It's a funner experience for me. And also, when you go into a game store, there were games in here that I would not have picked up on eBay, but I found on the game store, so I ended up picking them up, or at the game store that I went to. Like, I would not have picked up this on eBay. I would not have picked up Bulletstorm on eBay. I might have picked up Deadpool. Supreme Commander 2, I definitely would not have picked this up. Like, there's definitely... And Naruto, would not have picked this up on eBay. They're just games that, you know, you go in a store, and to me, it just reminds me of... Brings me back to where, when I first had my PS2 and my 360, and I would just go into GameStop, mostly, and I would see, like... I would look at the used games bin, and I would see just games that, I've probably never heard of before, but I would look at the case and look at the back, and I'm like, you know what, this game looks pretty cool, let me try it out. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you are returning and watch all the way through, I really appreciate you. If you guys did watch all the way through, I'm trying to see who's watching all the way through. Comment Deadpool down below. That way I will know who is watching all the way through. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if you guys liked any of these games, if you guys would pick up any of these yourself, which ones, if you saw any bangers, if you saw ones that I think are trash. Honestly, I don't care. So let me know. Let me know if you guys have any 360 suggestions as well that I should pick up and try out. Because again, I have not played a lot of 360 library, so really enjoying going back and playing some of these games. So let me know, and maybe I'll pick it up, and maybe you'll see it in the next pickups video. I would love to pick up some games that are like from you guys in the suggestions. I would love that, or in the comment section. They're like, oh, a subscriber recommended me this game, so I ended up picking it up and trying it out. Ended up being really fun. I would absolutely love doing that. Connecting with you guys in that way would be really cool. So thank you guys for checking out this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.